This is an interesting email from a Christian conservative to one of my subscribers. We're not all privy to this type of thing, so I'm bringing it to y'all. He titles it, Should Christians Be Doing This? It says, We need to be building. He says, There was an article this week on Fox News that was very inspiring to me and echoed the sentiment I shared back in January of 2023 in my post, Christians Must Enter the AI Arms Race. I got a lot of pushback from Christians at the time who didn't understand the technology, but I think people are starting to wake up to the inevitable reality that AI is here to stay and Christians need to rise up and start building before we once again get left in the dust. We embrace social media way too late, and now the enemy controls the feeds of what our kids are seeing. We can see the fruit of allowing this to happen all around us in society. We can't let the same thing happen with AI. We are seeing AI we are seeing AI become so pervasive across all of our devices and the internet at a rapid pace. Facebook has integrated it directly into all of its products. Google has integrated it into Google search results. Microsoft just released a laptop with AI deeply integrated in the user experience. And Apple's new iOS 18 update this fall is going to bake AI features into every aspect of every Apple device. So these people are looking to jump in. This is the Fox News article that they were talking about. AI lab at Christian University aims to bring morality and ethics to AI. A new AI lab at a Christian university in California is grounded in theological values, something the school hopes will help prevent Christians and others of faith from falling behind when it comes to this new technology. The AI lab at Biola University is a dedicated space where students, faculty, and staff converge to explore the intricacies of artificial intelligence. Dr. Michael J. Arena told Fox News Digital. Arena, who has been the dean of Crowell School of Business at Biola University since April 2023, was formerly vice president of talent and development at Amazon Web Services. The AI lab is located in the building of Crowell School of Business on campus. So this is for me, this is interesting. So I can just imagine what these Christians are going to do with this. The possibilities are endless. And now, because we know what AI is, it's data compiled from multiple people's way of thinking. So this is definitely going to be interesting. He continues with the email. This approach aligns with my belief in the importance of Christians being involved in shaping the future of technology. However, I would also emphasize the need for free speech principles to be upheld in the development and use of AI, as censorship and control over online discourse is a significant concern in the tech industry. Gab AI is a groundbreaking initiative that is empowering Christians to have a significant voice in the rapidly growing AI industry by providing a platform that fosters free speech, sure, and encourages the development of unbiased AI tools, sure. Gab AI is ensuring that users have the ability to create and shape their own unique experiences. This approach is in stark contrast to the mainstream tech industry, which often seeks to impose its worldview and values on users through AI generated content and algorithmic censorship. One of the key features of Gab AI is the ability for users to create their own custom AI with their desired worldview or explore the thousands of AI characters available on the platform, each with their own distinct points of view and biases. For example, you can have a chat with our Martin Luther character or our Bible scholar character, or even create your own character with our AI character creation tool. I wonder what kind of worldview their Martin Luther would have. Oh, hold on. Not Martin Luther the King, the other Martin Luther. My bad. Whoop. This level of customization and freedom allows users to engage with AI in a way that is tailored to their individual beliefs and values rather than being subjected to the worldview of the platform's creators or a small group of technologists. As a result, Gab AI is not only providing Christians a voice in the AI industry, but is also democratizing the development and use of AI technology, ensuring that it remains a tool for the benefit of all users, regardless of their beliefs or perspectives. I absolutely do not believe this fella at all. Did you know that Gab AI has AI image generating characters? These advanced AI tools are designed to create captivating images based on your descriptive prompts, allowing you to seamlessly integrate visual content into your conversations and projects. With our image generating characters, you can now easily edit AI generated images simply by using words. We call this conversational image editing. Here are a few examples. Create a vibrant cityscape at night with neon lights and a bustling crowd. All right, so this is basically how you do AI. So, what are they going to do to make it Christiany? I'm not sure. And here is the cityscape that you did. Anywho, obviously, they're just trying to sell their app right here. So, you can click it, you can do all that. But the man who wrote this email also made this news article back in 2023, like he referenced earlier in the email. Christians must enter the AI arms race. Why is he calling this an arms race? I don't know. If you are an engineer who has experience with AI and are interested in working on this project, please get in touch. I'm not going to do a deep dive into his article. Here's the title, here's his name, Andrew Torba, if you want to. But I just wanted to show y'all that yes, they are thinking, further into the future, which is very strange considering they don't put too much weight on education, but they do know that they need a handful of smart people, I guess. Anyways, I do want to know what you think of this, even though I didn't go into the full article of them touching on AI. I think that I'm not exactly sure how I feel about it. So I do want to know your thoughts. I do think that they really do want to shape how people think, and they know that this is going to be the next opportunity, the next field of study that they have to go into, because otherwise, people like me, like everybody else, will be able to shape worldviews. So they want to do the same. So it makes sense to me, but yeah, what do you think? This is a random commercial break for our book, Ashy Men Will Make You Fat, from my homegirl Therese, who did purchase the book. I want you to go ahead. If you're looking to buy it and you were just waiting on that time, go ahead and purchase it now. We're moving to Las Vegas and I need to get rid of this inventory. So go ahead and jump. The information will be in the description.
I both read and listen to a lot of books, so I've decided I need to start doing videos on various book hauls. And sometimes people suggest things to me, sometimes I just happen to be in a bookstore. There's this bookstore I love on the Upper West Side called Shakespeare & Co. that I will buy books from because I like to patron some independent bookstores. Because if I'm not patroning an independent bookstore, what's the point? I might as well just go to Audible or Amazon to get the book. But the latest book haul, and there's my cat in the background, hi kitty, is this one. It's called Ashy Men Will Make You Fat, a petty self-help guide. And I love this book. It's amazing, and I'll tell you why. This book covers everything from mental health care, self-care, to red flags in relationships, the whole 9 yards. But this is my favorite bit. This section, family planning is financial planning. It chronicles the very short, very tragic story of Dusty, a baby daddy who is very upset with the American justice system in terms of him having to pay child support and how expensive it is. And of course, at a certain point, he has a social media account where he talks about, the injustices to men, and probably eventually becomes an incel, or at best, one of those men's rights advocates dudes. For years, when people would hassle me about having children, I would bring up money and how the decision to have a baby is invariably connected to money. And I was told that I was a materialistic, cold, soulless bitch for thinking first and foremost about money when it came to creating children. And now, finally, people are having this conversation talking about how the decision to bring a child into the world is about money. You need to think about, can you afford this kid? Can you afford to pay child support? Can you afford the long-term financial impact of a kid? And I'm so glad that people, including the authors of this book, are finally talking about that and stating it plainly. My favorite line from the entire book is, every sexuationship doesn't need a souvenir. I don't think any relationship needs a souvenir, but that's my personal life choice. So instead of spreading your seed like you're watering a lawn of a house that you probably can't afford because you have so many children, maybe exercise some responsibility and plan a little bit. I also love how there's an action point at the end of every section. Like in this particular chapter, create a baseline budget, consider your savings goals, and really, really write down what you need and what you want financially so you can prepare for a kid if you want one. Pour into people that pour into you. The action point at the end of the chapter is, hey, call a friend that you haven't talked to in a long time. Ask them how they're doing, how their day was. If I'm gonna buy a self-help book, I like to have a self-help book that has action points, because there's nothing that drives me more nuts than like a self-help book that's full of all this weird, ethereal, non-specific buzzword language, but doesn't give you any actual action steps to do anything to improve your life. This does that. At the end of every section, there's some kind of action step. There's also a fun glossary at the end with one term I'd actually never heard before: testerical. Any male affected by uncontrolled extreme emotion similar to a childlike temper tantrum. The more you know. I'm tagging my mutual, one of the creators of this book, in the caption, and I highly recommend you go to the links in their bio and you get it, because it's fun. I love it.